Hi guys, and welcome back to another fully operational video cast of the Star Wars LCG. This is the second game in a series between myself playing as the dark side on the right versus Sam on the left as smugglers. Hi Sam.
Hey again.
So this is game number 2. Hopefully you guys have watched the first one. Very tense. Went a bit longer than perhaps we expected after the first few turns. But just to refresh, this is at the London UK Regional on the 11th of May 2014. So before the Smugglers FAQ to try and deal with Dash and Freeholders. So not coming up in this game, I don't think. Or maybe it does actually, Sam.
No. My deck was I didn't really like the freeholders and dash thing,
Yeah.
so I'd gone for a more kind of different deck. I was hoping not many people would be responding to things outside of the dash and freeholders kind of meta, so I went for quite I went for a rebel character deck alongside the Falcon and Chewie.
Yeah, I can see Commando Operations there. So that's Crix's pod, is that?
Yeah, Crix Medine, the man of the hour. So Crix Medine with the Rebel Commandos and the Adaptive Strategy and Seats of Decay. And then I was also running the new Janors pod with her, the 2 Intel Operatives, Twist of Fate, and the really good Rebel Resource Enhancement.
Oh yeah, and I guess Chewie in there to protect it, looks like.
Yeah,
If you like that.
It's glad to get out Wookiee Life Debt against Sith.
So painful. Chewie is the bane of my existence. But turn 1, so it looks like for me, Council of Sith, Full Jedi, and Imperial Command, so fairly standard old school Sith control. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else in there. Anything a little bit sexy on my side. I think it was just the standard Sith meta. So Vader turn 1. Quite ballsy. No other resources, so that's all I'm playing in turn 1.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to God you don't have freeholders here. Sleuths, even.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to see freeholders either, to be fair, but sleuths and blockade runners could ruin my day. But
I think I got probably the hand that I was really hoping for.
Yeah, I can see a Falcon, I can see a Chewie.
Yeah. Struggling to remember what I do in first turn. I remember I get a neat set of tricks off at some point, but I don't know if it's the first turn or not.
I think it's got to be Falcon into Chewie, surely.
I don't think I got the resources.
Yeah, true. Four open resources, so no Falcon turn 1.
So I go for the guest quarters.
So Falcon next turn, potentially.
Yeah. I think that was the intention.
What's that last card on the left in your hand? Can't quite make that
I think that's Crix, actually.
Is that Crix? So it's in there from turn 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I did really get the draw I really want. All I need is a layer and a Jan, and then I've got my perfect kind of starting hand.
I think if you knew you were playing me, you play the Wookiee here, because I really don't like Chewie. Yeah, there he is.
You can just see the look on your face.
Damn you, Chewie. He's struggles to deal with him outside of a conflict.
Just go straight in there against Chancellor of Sith.
And you can't really, well, I could block and reset the board here, but trading a Vader for a Chewie is not something I want to see. So I think I just give you the damage and just let Chewie do what he does.
Yeah. And then I draw another Chewie. That's always nice to see when your first Chewie goes down. You got the Falcon out, and then you swap out the Falcon and bring back Chewie again. And just the look on your opponent's face.
So dial up to 3, I think, holding the dark side. Imperial Command stays tapped out, but 4 available for me.
Yeah, it looks like your Sith library.
Yeah, a couple of Stormtroopers in hand. Potentially another resource there. I think that's another library.
And then the trooper. Oh, so you're running Vader's Fist pod then?
I think I had Vader's Fist as a one-off, so I took. I made a bit of a call that I didn't want to see too many of, I think, the Emperor's pod, because A, it's full health, which is not something I ever want to see. But B, it's kind of, for me, you're running too many of the Dark Precogs and the Force Chokes. I've already got quite a few of them in Vader's pod, so just took one out to be able to put the Vader's Fist in for some shenanigans. I think the call for that one really was the 501st.
Oh yeah.
The 4 black unit damage. I think I just made a call that's quite a good freeholders blocker.
Yeah, definitely.
So
you have to take them out.
I didn't see that much play, I don't think, because Vader's in the hand. You'd rather play that, but
Yeah, I think the objective as well is quite useful against freeholders. Just being able to cut them down to only a 5-card hand makes less chance of seeing all the horrible combos that can really wreck your day, kind of thing.
It's true. But Mara in the hand as well, the protector for committed units, so hopefully I play that one. Yep. Smart move. Keep Vader safe from Chewie's face. Stormtroopers
as well?
Yeah.
Go for Dark Side Apprentice.
I don't know why I do that. Maybe I'm just looking for the blast damage to take to you. I don't know. I don't think any of your objectives actually turn off. Maybe the Commander Operations.
Commander Operations is only while it's undamaged that it negates enemies' fate cards. So maybe you were trying to get rid of that.
Make sure that goes away. So, but no, commit to the Force so the Protector can do his work. And standard Sith, sit back and wait. Draw a card.
So I've got the Bamboozled and the Cloud City Operative, which I think I do quite enjoy using.
Yeah, I seem to remember Crick's shenanigans all over the shop here with.
Yeah, I think only having the one available Rebel resource kind of.
Yeah, that's
the greatest place to be in at this point, but.
It's true, and those characters that do give the resources, it is critical sometimes when they're not neutral. So Crick's being a Rebel resource in and of himself is quite good. And you do use him to pay. Yes.
I love this. I love being able to do this, getting the Cloud City Operative out and then bouncing it straight off Crick's.
Yeah, I do remember sitting there thinking in my head, do you trigger the ability before you pay for it, but no, you do pay for the ability and then trigger it. So perfectly legal.
There was an interesting question about Bamboozled on the forums where, because you need to check that a cost or an effect can be carried out, you can't play Bamboozled to move the resource off the character you play it on unless there's already focus tokens on the board.
Yeah, so as long as you can play it.
Yeah,
so you could have moved it from my Shadow Guard. But obviously once the cost has been paid, you'd rather move it off Crick's.
Yeah.
And Chewie coming in again, and it's tricky. You don't want to deal the damage because he will just break Vader's face.
Yeah. Look, Vader, whether or not he's safely out of it at this point, but he's certainly not.
Well, yeah, he's not blocking. So I think, in retrospect, I think I give it you. I just need to, I think, start accounting for Chewie a little bit more often.
When you got Wookiee Life Dead out, he's just so good.
Yeah.
Playing with a lot of kind of squishy characters.
Drawing a card off of Asteroid Sanctuary there. And going in with Crick's on Fall. So Crick's is on, he's quite a beefy character with 3 health, so I'm not going to be able to take him off the board here, but maybe I can stop some unopposed.
Yeah, I think I knew that I'd get the objective damage down. I think I was quite hoping to see the tactics coming out as well, just to maybe put Vader out for a bit longer, just in case he did get his lightsaber and did get the really nasty targeted strike, which could potentially kill Chewie. Oh.
And 2 heats, I think.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't trigger because you got Commando Operations. Yep.
So I do get the kill on him with Crick's and thingy.
And I guess you focus the oh no, Protect.
Oh yeah, so you move on to the Protectors, and then you do the damage to Crick's, and then I put it on Chewie and kill you right back, I think. Yeah, with Chewie's effect.
Yep. And this is where I'm just shaking my head. I think just maths fail. Completely forget that Chewie's a Protector with that objective out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, don't get that extra tactics down, but
Fall does get some damage on it, which could be key later. And the operative commits and takes the Force. So slowing the game right down for me, which as a Sith player is not something I want to be seeing. But at least Vader's back.
At least ready to see some damage.
And the new objective is flipped. Executor. So two fresh resources, always nice to see.
Especially with Mara in hand, just being able to get that out and also play. You've got 8 resources now available to you, don't you?
Yeah, Imperial Command and Executive both giving me 2, and the Vader's good old library card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mara, ISB, 501st.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So another protector there, which is I'm quite happy to see that. So hopefully, looking back, I'd like to see a Mara and a protector. Hopefully.
Yeah, you probably have to play something else as well, because you've got 8 resources, so you can play the Mara, you can play the Protector, and you can either play a Q out or a Stormtrooper, I'd imagine.
I don't know whether I do, but looking back, do I just play the 2 and keep the resources fresh for next turn?
Right, yeah.
I'm not sure, but I've got the options there to play like the 501st or the Kuati. So Mara hits the table, bit of a no-brainer there. She can come out first, and so I am focusing out the Executor, so I think I do bring 3 units out here.
Yeah.
And hopefully I do pay the 4th for Mara. She is not 3, Andy. Pay a 4th. Good boy. There we go.
Get the other protectors out.
Yeah, protectors. Again, it's kind of a no-brainer. With Vader and Mara out, Mara will commit to the Force, so...
And then, yeah, you've got 3 health you can potentially block, which, yeah, just saves Mara or Vader in their own right, really.
Yep, and the team comes out for, again, a bit more objective damage if I need to go on the offensive, but I'm still head in hand there. I'm looking at Chewie and thinking he can just protect any amount of damage that I send in, so he really does pose an issue.
Yeah.
But happy with my board, at least, for this side. Mara and Vader, with 2 protectors.
Yeah, certainly a lot of bodies there to stop the unopposed getting through and generally preventing.
But I think, do I forgo the offensive? I think I might try and turn Command of Operations off if I was being smart. But I think I just stay home and play defence.
Yeah, I can't quite remember what you do at this point.
I think shake my fist at Chewie and yes, play defence.
Yeah, I mean, you played 3 cards, so you'd only have 3 cards to the edge, and I think I had something like 3 cards in hand, I think. So you probably just didn't want to risk losing the edge, seeing the tactics coming out.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to commit Vader on something you know that it might not pan out. So, and only Mara's my only source. Mara's my only source of targeted strike at this point. There's no lightsaber on Vader, so.
Do get rid of my second Chewie. I think I was hoping to see my current Chewie stick around a while longer.
That's a boatload of edge cards I can see in your hand.
Yes. Seeing this, I made good use of it with Crix.
Yeah, I think Crix is about to go to town. So 5 for the Falcon, paying 2 on Crix. So that should be an indicator to me that why would you pay on Crix when you have an open smuggler? So I think in here you've either got a swindled or some shenanigans with Crix coming my way.
Yeah.
But not done any damage to your objectives as yet, so you can feel quite safe that Death Star dial is not ticking up quickly at any point soon.
Do I go for...
I think you're going for 4 there. I've moved it over, so...
Yeah, I think I just wanted to make sure... Yeah, I maybe wasn't too confident about winning the edge, so just wanted to make sure that I could destroy it with Chewie doing his unit damage, the Falcon doing his unit damage.
Yep. And I think there was a bit of an indicator there. I think some other players had finished their round and just advising us that due to the nature of the tournament rules and the Swiss format, that it is a timed round to play both games. So I think they're giving us a heads up that this might go to a draw. So that, well, there's certainly no way I'm going to be getting the dial up to 12 in the time we've got left. So it becomes a question of whether you can take out 3. There's already 1 down.
I can't remember what fake cards I have. I think I've got quite a few twists, and I just with the edge one on the Falcon, you can just sit back, let them play the cards, and then twist it.
So mine doesn't trigger, your twist does, and
so
your mine doesn't trigger, but it still gets 1 off Crix, doesn't it?
Yeah, which is always good fun. Another twist just to make sure. Yeah.
So 5 first goes home. I lean back in my chair.
I have no idea why I played a card there, considering I had edge 1. Just maybe I was just trying to chuck away cards or
Just
something.
dump your hand, potentially. So this is just Chewie and Falcon at this point, I think. Another Falcon in the hand, so...
Bounce the Falcon out to get another Falcon.
That would be painful. So 2, I assume, from Chewie.
I think I struck with Chewie, yeah, just because I thought Chewie would be more susceptible to getting, like, killed.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think Chewie does 2 damage, you protect it with Mara. I think, yeah, as I knew that the Falcon was attacking as well, I think Chewie was kind of left for dead at this point.
No, not happy here. I think I shake my head there. I think if Mara's in this fight, I forget about her shielding.
Oh, yeah, actually.
I don't know.
I mean, I suppose it wouldn't have really helped the objective, because I think I ended up doing 6 damage in total to it.
Yep.
But, yeah.
I'm not sure if she is actually participating. It looks like she is.
Yeah. Alright, so I do the 3 damage with the Falcon, get rid of the other protectors.
And Jan comes in.
Yeah.
So suddenly looking a lot more tempo on your side of the board, Jan and Crix, and Crix is able to unfocus to come back for another swing, as is Jan actually, isn't she?
Yeah, both Jan and Crix, will be free for this next attack, I think I do.
So second objective down, so you're looking at Imperial Command or Executor, only one of which needs to fall for this to go in your way.
Yeah, I think I ditch one of the Falcons. No, I think I keep the Falcons just in case I need those 2 lots of 3 edge.
I've got nothing in my hand, so you just need to play the 1 card.
So do the damage to... do the damage to him.
And tactics him out, so it looks like you're focusing with Crix first.
Oh, I don't know why I tactics him out. Just because I was thinking if I hadn't tactics him out, he would have been able to do his damage. Oh no, that's it. I've got 2 damage on Chewie, sorry, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, the protect wouldn't have. So
then Jan gets Chewie back, clears her focus token.
So what's the ability on Jan? Is there no cost association to the unit? You just return a unit to your hand.
Yeah, just return any unit to your hand. Well, one of your units to hand in order to remove a focus token from Jan, allowing her to strike again.
Double strike. So she double focuses Vader, so he's not coming back next turn.
But it is limit once per objective, I think.
And you do put 3. Yeah, so 1 from Crix, 2 from Jan, so that's 3 on the objective.
I think then I drew a let the Wookiee win with my Asteroid Sanctuary, so I think I'm debating whether to use it at this point just to get the extra unopposed. Yeah, I do chuck it down.
Yeah.
Just to do the straight 1-for-1 switch. It's not as great as when you've obviously got Chewie out, but I think I did just want the extra objective damage down.
It's a 4th on the objective, so 1 away.
Yeah. Oh, my kingdom for another objective
for
damage at this point.
Heat of battle, anything.
I think, this is where we...
The tournament organiser there telling us that's end of the round. Which is music to my ears at this point.
Yeah.
So I think, just split the win at 2 points each for the true draw. But close game.
Yeah,
close game. Any heat of battle, anything there that could have given that extra damage could have swung it easily. So
yeah, I was so hoping for something like extra, just 1 bit more of extra damage, but alas, it didn't come out.
And it can come from anywhere in your deck, Sam. To be fair, the amount of shenanigans with focused removal, it's both a pain and a beautiful thing to play against. So
yes,
again, well done for putting that deck together and causing so many headaches on the day. So. But yeah, hopefully, I think these games will go up first, and then hopefully you'll see Sam in some future games as we progress through the tournament coverage. So thanks again to Sam for joining us.
That's all right. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Also, guys, don't forget to check out the UK and Ireland Star Wars LCG Facebook page, as well as the UK's best Star Wars podcast, Frozen in Carbonite. Links to both are in the description.